you're in the right place. Let's get to
What's
it.
good with it? What's good with it? We are back with another episode. This episode is really, really going to be special, especially for the people that's really inspired and is chasing college sports. But before we dive into that, can y'all please do me a favor? Like and subscribe to my YouTube page, please. It'll be at the bottom left corner. Please like and subscribe. If you're already scrolling on your phone, it take about 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds out of your day for me. Thank you. This question comes up a lot, right? What does college coaches look for when it comes to high school film? And I can be the one to answer this question for you, or a couple questions you may have or was wondering about. So I'm gonna give y'all a rundown. We're gonna have some good talk, and we just gonna dive straight into it, man. Why not? So when a college football coach turn on your film, they're looking for a combination of talent. Of course, you have to be good. If you're not talented enough, you don't have a chance. So let's get that straight. Yes, talent matters. You have to be a talented enough player to even catch the attention of a college football coach. Next is your athleticism. Are you athletic enough to play at the next level in college? Right? Are you athletic enough? And intangibles that set you apart. What sets you apart from every other player that's seeking a scholarship to play at the next level? What sets you apart? What attributes set you apart? Here are the key things they focus on. Right. The first thing is athleticism and physical traits. Your explosiveness. How fast you get to the ball on defense, right? Your change of direction, and how fast can you accelerate? How fast can you separate from that player after he's chasing you down? Because when you get to that level, everyone's fast, right? I've said that before. Your speed. Verified speed matters. Yes, speed kills. If you go run a 4.4, 4.5, you're more than likely going to get a scholarship. If you can go to these camps and put on the fast 40 before the camp even starts, they already got their eye on you, right? You right? So speed does kills, right? Speed is important. But they're also watch game speed and how you separate or close space, right? Because the 40 is really technique. It's something that you got to get down, that you got to practice over and over and over again. But when you turn on that film, how fast do you look on film? When you get the handoff and you break, can you really separate 10, 20 yards away from the defender, right? If you coming from the safety position 15 yards, can you close space fast? That's in-game speed. At linebacker, can you run sideline to sideline? At D-line, you only got about 3.74 seconds to get to the QB. Are you fast enough in-game to do your job, right? And of course, size and frame. This is a big one. The eye test. If you're being honest with yourself, and if I'm being honest with y'all, the viewers, yes, college coaches does have a prototype. Is there players that have done great and been great and played in the NFL and played Division One, Division Two? Yes, that was undersized. And I am an undersized guy, but I would be lying to y'all if I didn't tell y'all the truth. College coaches does look for a certain prototype. Yes, they size you. Yes, they like to see how tall you is. Can you fit their scheme? Right? Are you big enough? Is your frame big enough to add on muscle? They looking at all these things. So it's really important when you sitting down, writing your goals down, you got to check down all these check marks. You got to look at all these check marks because college coaches is definitely looking at your size and your frame. Whether your body type fits their position prototype. When they giving you the scholarship, they got to be like, am I recruiting this guy? Does his body fit our program? Can we see our strength and conditioning coach and our nutrition program putting on 15 to 20 pounds without him getting slow, without him be able to jump higher if we add weight? These things is getting looked at. So it is very important in high school that you're lifting weights, that you're speed training, and that you're in shape, because when they come, you need to be looking different because they just visited every other state. The guys that might look better than you, so you have to be ready to look apart. Your prototype have to be different. That does matter. When you speak in size and frame, I was a guy that was undersized on paper. I'm 6 foot 6'1" on a good day, right? So I had to have an amazing football IQ and play recognition. Shout out to my D line coach because at Eastern Michigan University, he made certain that we understood how offensive sets look pre-snap. I knew that if the running back was away from me and he was flat, I had a high chance of outside zone coming my way. So I knew I had to get my stance a little bit wider so I was able to set the edge so my linebacker can scrape over. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. You have to recognize plays, football IQ and play recognition, understanding of the game. Do you recognize coverages, blocking schemes, and make good reads? Right? As a DB, do you understand coverages, blocking schemes? Right? As an offensive lineman, you make good reads. When a knee go down, D-line, do you squeeze? Are you spilling any puller? These are things y'all have to make certain because college coaches is going to look at your film and recognize if you understand football. What is your IQ level, right? And that boils down to decision making. Are you disciplined or do you freelance? Because I'm telling you, college coaches come, they turn your film on. Okay, they understand, they see what coverage is. They know by your position what your job is based on what coverage is shown on the film when they watching your film. As a D lineman, they understand if they run zone, if you're in a four-man front, they understand your job. So they gonna see if you can do your job or you just freelancing making plays because you're doing what you want to do. They can't have that because they understand, you have to understand when they're giving you a scholarship, they are counting on you for them to keep their job. They are counting on you for them to keep their job. Because if they can't trust you to get in the game and do your job and you keep causing touchdowns and getting penalties and running the wrong play and you're the reason that the team is losing football games, they can't trust you. But so when they come and give you these scholarships, they have to understand that you can recognize football IQ and play recognition. And this can honestly start at the little league age. We as coaches have to be able to teach our little league kids to understand coverages, to understand linebacker play, to understand D-line play, receiver, QB, running back, and so on. And then when they get to middle school, they just polishing it and getting better at it. So when we get them in high school, nothing changes. Everything is rolling. These kids is really, really smart and able enough to do these things. So, kids, if you're not doing nothing else, please turn on football and just watch it. Spend extra time in the film room. Call your coaches and talk film because when these college coaches come, it is going to be very important that your football IQ and play recognition level is high. A lot of the plays you make in high school is going to boil down to these two things: physicality and toughness, right? Effort and motor. Are you going out every play? Are you going all out every play, right? When that college coach turn on that film, he's going to be able to separate you and the other guys. He should be able to separate, okay, this is a guy I'm recruiting. When I watch him, he just looks so much different than everyone on the field. He playing at a speed that's so much different than everyone on the field, right? You can just see effort when you turn on film. You can see people's motor when you turn on film. That's stuff that pops out immediately as soon as you turn on the film. Effort and motor is something that pops out. I'm telling you, that catches the coach attention, right? Blocking and contact, right? Do you engage in physical battles? This is a big thing. Are you running from it? Because when they turn on that film, they not just gonna come and get the highlights. When they get your highlights, they're gonna ask for everything. They're gonna want to see the games, full games. They're gonna see if you taking plays off. They're gonna see if you running from tackles. They're gonna see if you're sitting the edge or you being soft at the point of attack. They watching all this. They watching all this. So people always ask, what does it take? This is what it takes because a college coach is not just going to recruit you because your name. They want to see if you can knock these check marks down on this film session, right? Physicality and toughness. That leads to blocking, tackling, and finishing plays. Do you bring power to every play? Do you bring the punish to every finish of the play? Are you letting guys block you after the play? Are you running to the ball? Are you pushing guys over the pile? Things of that nature. Just physical football. These are the things that jump out on film, right? And another big thing that that comes with it that people don't like doing is playing special teams. If you watch any collegiate level football, any starter that plays offense or defense, receiver, cornerback, safety, linebacker, D-line, you have to start on some special teams. That is a defensive coordinator rule. That is an offensive coordinator rule. You have to play special teams, right? Coaches love players who can play multiple positions and contribute on special teams. And when I say contribute, I mean that actually help this football team win games because of my special teams play, right?
We're going to have high energy. We're going to be enthusiastic. Go cover! Go cover! Go cover! And excited that we get to play football. Snag! No one's making us, like we don't have to. We get to play football. Good running back! Good! Go cover! Got a snag! Got a snag! Field goal! If we're being honest, you take the kickers, the long snappers, and the punters out, nobody came to Liberty to play on special teams, right? So how do we get them to buy in? I think we have a really unique system and a way of doing it.
Hey, you're doing a great job on all this stuff. You got me?
And the thing that excites me about it really is I get to touch everyone. I get to coach the O-line and field goal. I get to coach the D-line and field goal block.
Get set! Oh! Give a score, give a score, give a score!
You know, on a punt team, there might be 2 linebackers, a couple running backs, a couple wideouts, some DBs, right? So the ability to get to touch everyone is the exciting part about it. So a good specialist to me has to be mentally tough. There's gonna be hard times, just like a golfer, right? He's gonna hit a bad shot. Nope. Am I gonna miss 2 field goals in a row? No way I'm missing 2 field goals in a row, right? The mental toughness part to me is the most important part of a good specialist, right? And that's what we'll try to develop here.
Right? When guys that love to play special teams and just love being a team player, coaches will recognize that when they turn on your film. How are you celebrating with your team? When your teammates score a touchdown, are you the first guy running over there high-fiving them, chest bumping them? You know, things of that nature, because you are asking a man to come to your high school to give you a full scholarship to bring you to campus, and he has to trust you enough with his life so you don't mess up. You're going to go to class on time. You're going to be on meetings on time. You're going to take this football game serious. So don't get mad when you don't get recruited and you're not watching film. Don't get mad when you're not getting recruited and you're not in the weight room. Don't get mad and when you're not getting recruited when you're not giving full effort every day or giving some type of hours to football every single day. This is what it takes when these college coaches come. We have to be ready. Amazing, right? We was able to talk about athleticism and physical traits, football IQ and recognition, physicality and toughness, versatility and special teams ability, consistency and competitive nature, just a lot. So if you got any questions or ideas or concerns, just comment below. Coach Rush is here to help. Coach Rush is here to see every young athlete or non-athlete or anyone that's trying to strive to something that they've set a goal towards and want to be great, right? We have to do better at loving each other and giving out basic information to help someone take that next step to be successful. And I'm that person. And if I don't know, I'm willing to find out. Let's get to it.
You're in the right place. Let's get to it.